It's here. It's finally here. I know some other people have it. I didn't get one yet. I got one today. Let's take a look at unboxing the DJI Mavic Pro. So it's finally here. Finally have the Mavic Pro in the house. It's not the bundle. The bundles are actually a little bit tough to get right now. DJI is pumping out a bunch of these. Some bundles are going out, and these are really going out in such limited quantity, onesie, twosies here and there. But I got one in. Thanks to SkyBoss Drones for sending it out. I'm going to decide if I'm going to buy it or not after I do the unboxing and a bunch of videos with it. I may buy it or may go back. They're not paying me for this review. They're not compensating me in any way other than getting one of these out here so that I can show all of you. So go check them out at skybossdrones.com. They are. This is the Mavic Pro. It's $9.99, I believe. And let's open this thing up and see what we've got. All right, so just one piece of tape here on the box. It's really starting, wow, a lot like Apple. It is as tiny as people say, and it is. You know what? It is not that. It is not super light. It is not. It's not heavy, but it feels very solid. So we've got. Let's just. Here's the box. Really nice packaging. Let's go ahead and just unpack it. The Mavic. You've got the controller. You've got the power cable for the charger. You've got the charger. You've got a little book here, booklet. Your cable here, which I'm sure is to connect the remote. So either a lightning cable or your micro USB cable. All right, so let's open these up. These are the folding props. I believe that they're held on like springs and tension. So you actually get two, so a full set. So there's two props on here. And then you get a another full set. So there we go. They are, so you've got a little silver stripe here, black here, and then on the rotor itself, you've got silver and you've got black. So let's just go ahead and pop these on. So there they are. Are those on nice and tight? Yeah, those are on nice and tight. So this is what you've got. You've got your manual here. So your DJI Care, your Mavic Pro manual, what's in the box, stuff about the battery, and then disclaimer and safety guides. Let's put that over there. So let's take a look at the Mavic first itself. So it folds out. Legs come out. And there it is. It says right on here, turn on, off the power. Press once, then press again. So this is like your standard way to turn the power off and on. Battery, I'm assuming just comes right off. Battery's a pretty hefty little battery for its size. It is 3,830 milliamp hours. We're supposed to see about 27 minutes of flight time, so we'll try that out. It's a nice little battery here. Just plugs back in. These come out. You've got the gimbal cover here. So this has a little rubber silicone cover to it. And I've seen people flying with this dome on here. We're not going to do that because we don't want to get all the glare. It's got a little detent here to press. That comes off. You've got a gimbal lock in here. Does that just slide right in? Yeah, that slides right in. The camera, I don't know if you can see that, but the camera is so small. Well, here's my pinky. Right, so look at this camera compared to my pinky. It's almost the same size round as a pinky. I don't know that wow, I mean, it is so small. That is crazy. I didn't think that it was that much smaller of a camera. It'd be interesting to see if that is threaded or not. If anybody's going to be able to make filters. I'll check that out later. I don't want to break it before I even fly it. There's the Mavic. It is really small. If we here's a jam box. The jam box, big jam box, is about the same size. Let's put two of these together. Here's the iPhone 7 Plus right on the body. Just a little, it's about the width of an iPhone 7 Plus and just about 2 inches longer. So really nice construction here. This has like a little positive, it doesn't lock, but some good positive tension there when it comes up. Props look good. Let's check out the controller. So controller opens up. You've got your antennas here. Wow, it really is like a little game controller. You've got thumb wheels here. You've got your shutter button here for photos, your record button for video. You've got a port here. You've got a USB down here, and then the space for your phone and everything. Your return to home button, your D-pad, so that, you know, the kind of this little D-pad, I'm guessing it's got a, you know, a select on it, a push down, positive kind of click, so you can select whatever's on the screen. So let's power that guy up and see what happens. There we go. It's connecting. Let's go ahead and turn on the Mavic. Mavic is on. Battery is not charged much. Actually, oh, and then you've got two little thumb buttons down here. So these are the ones that would be like your C1 and C2 on your Phantom or your Inspire controller. You've got the jog wheels. You can change all of your settings and everything right here. A really nice secondary display, if you can see that on here. This is pretty stiff, so these are really nice. It's not like, it feels rugged. It rubberized thumb grips down here, rubberized body on the side here. Oh, here's your, so this, they've already got the one for the iPhone built in. So this cable here is for the iPhone. So let's just get an iPhone on here, see what happens. I've got a peel case on here. This is my iPhone 7 Plus, so let's see how well this fits. We'll just plug it in. That cable goes right back of the side there. This is going to go up. Let's close this thing down on it. That looks nice. I've got to do my Touch ID, get onto my phone. There we go. Let's go home. Let's launch the DJI Go app. All right, DJI Go is launched. Activate Mavic Pro. Mount off the gimbal clamp before powering off. We did that. Aircraft must be activated first time it is connected to DJI Go. Let's go ahead and activate it. I agree. Choose an aircraft name, Mavic Pro Nick, we'll just put, so nobody else is doing that. We'll just set up the controller and everything just like it is. Beginner mode, we'll take beginner mode out, but when beginner mode, it will restrict you to a 30-meter height and 30 meters, so basically 30 meters above you and 30 meters away from you. We'll turn that off. Confirm your account. I've got to sign in. Mavic Pro successfully activated. Update firmware and tutorials for beginners. So we'll go ahead and update the firmware. Let's see what that does. New firmware is available. Inconsistent firmware, so we're going to slide to update. Let's see how quick this goes. That was it. Did the update. Took what, maybe 2 minutes. I fast forwarded through this. Took about 2 minutes to do the update. It did the update. All right, so here is the Mavic Pro screen. It's in GPS mode. It's obviously the battery's low. I'm in full screen mode right now. You've got everything you'd normally have, all of your functions here. Whoa. All right, I am not going to take off. But there it is. You can see the props have a little white outline. The controller fits really well in your hands. Like I said, this is the iPhone 7 Plus. This fits really nice. If you have smaller hands, I don't think you'd really have an issue with the bigger phone. You may, but I don't think so. Let's get it outside. Let's take it for our first flight, see how it does. Now we're in the same place that I did the Typhoon test a little over a week ago. Not an incredibly scenic place, but somewhere that I can get this up, get it in the air, do a couple of things. So what I'm going to do today is I just want to go through the tripod mode really quick, show you how stable it can be and how slow that moves it down, because you can get some really nice steady shots with it. I'm going to get it up in the air, go through some regular just flying, get a little bit of video, just a short flight test, give my first impressions on it, and then I'm going to be doing a full Mavic series from there. So coming up over the next several weeks, I'm going to basically build an online guide with a bunch of videos. You'll see in a new Mavic playlist with the Mavic. So let's get this down, get it up in the air. So really simply, we're going to hold the power button down, press it again so that it initializes. It's going to come on, initialize. I'm going to go set it down, set up the controller, and we'll get flying. All right, so to get started, really simple. Here's the controller. It's much like a PlayStation, controller, something like that. It feels like a little game controller, but I really like this controller. I'm going to be doing a separate video just on the controller walkthrough. That'll be the next video after this, because there's some really important features on it that are great. So one thing, it's mostly phone size, but if you get it out here like this, it has these holes right here that will grip a 7-inch tablet really nice. I'm going to be using my iPhone 6 Plus or 7 Plus today. So a couple things on the controller I'll run you through. Your sticks, of course, that you would normally have. And then you've actually got 2 ports. So it comes with this micro USB cable here, with a cable coming down and a lightning connector here for an iPhone. So it comes with the iPhone cable already in there. You're gonna plug it in, you're gonna close those down so that it grips it. So you've got your controllers here, you have your jog dials here, your C1 and C2 here. This button here is for switching from regular to sport mode. You've got your start video, stop video, and your picture taking. Then a little D-pad here, and you're gonna have a good information display. So to get started, I'm gonna unlock my phone, then turn the controller on. So much like the battery on any of the DJI drones, you press the button once, press it again, that's gonna turn it on. It tells us that it's connecting. So it is connected now. I can hit camera on here, and it's gonna pop up. You're not gonna really be able to see this, but the display on the controller itself, let's see if you can see any of it. Not really, it's a little too bright out here. That's okay, because I'm gonna be doing a whole separate video on the controller. I'm not gonna be recording the screen of my iPhone today, but basically right now it tells me that it's in GPS mode, it's ready to go. It's got about 74% power battery. I didn't get it charged up all the way. What I'm gonna go through is just like with everything else, I'm gonna do a calibration. So it just pops up and it says begin to calibrate. And that's just gonna run me through, tell me what to do. So it says to pick it up. So just like a Phantom or an Inspire, except it's much smaller. I'm gonna pick it up, rotate around. Now it says to turn it sideways. Same thing. All right, now it's good to go. So that is it. So much like any other DJI drone, I'm gonna take both sticks, bring them to center. It starts to spin up. And just take off. So right off the bat, this is just in regular GPS mode. You can see it's really stable. It is about 0.6 meters off the ground. We'll just go ahead and back it up. So we'll take off a bit, back off. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording. So I'm now recording video for color settings in here. I have it on D-Log in an MOV format, 4K, 30 frames a second, auto white balance. So I'll show you the raw footage, then I'll do a quick grade on it afterwards. We'll see how good the D-Log is. But look how stable it is. So I actually took this out earlier and flew it. And then I had an issue with my recording, so I'm re-recording this. But that thing is amazingly stable. This is just in the regular mode. There's a very slight breeze out here today, not much. But that is it. I mean, it is rock solid. Get it up against the blue sky. Can we see it here? Yep, we can. So not moving around at all. Just really stable. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick speed test. I'm gonna take it to the end of this field in regular mode, see how fast it's gonna go. So I'm just gonna go right stick, straight forward. It's not incredibly fast, just in the normal GPS mode. So it's still going up in speed. So it looks like about 33 kilometers an hour. So I'm gonna turn it around. A 180 here. Let's put it into sport mode. So we're just gonna flip this switch, go right into sport mode. So now we are in sport, stick straight forward. And I can already hear it way faster. All right, so that hit 67 miles an hour forward. 67 kilometers. I'm going backward. 61 kilometers an hour. All right, so right now I'll show you. Can we see it? Yeah, we can see it here in the screen. So as it's up, just like anything else, I rotate the left stick to the right. It's gonna turn clockwise, go to the left. It's going anti-clockwise. Forward is to gain elevation. Down is to lose elevation. And then on the right stick to the right, to the left, forward, and back. So the last thing I want to do, I'm going to put it into GPS mode. I'm just going to go into tripod mode really quick. So you go into the smart flight modes, and then the bottom right on the first screen is tripod mode. It tells you the control sensitivity and the speed maneuverability is going to be reduced. So now this is stick all the way to the right, and you can see how slowly it's turning. And likewise, if we go all the way back speed-wise, it's going very slow. So I can bring it forward. This is tripod mode. So very, very stable. It definitely doesn't seem as loud as the Phantom, a little bit quieter than the Phantom. But that's it. Now, one thing that I can tell that I'll be a bit concerned about, let me stop tripod mode, is it sits really low to the ground, kind of up like this at a little bit of an angle with the back end down more. I'm a bit concerned even in an area like this with all the dust because the camera is so close to the ground. We're about kicking up small rocks into the lens. The front filter doesn't seem like it's removable, so it's not removable like the Phantom. So if you got a scratch on it, something like that, you could possibly have to send it back to DJI to get that fixed. But I could definitely see it in an area where it's very dry, very dusty, maybe some debris getting up into the gimbal area, into the lens cover. So you want to be careful of that. I could see a need to catch this. Now DJI doesn't recommend catching it, but I caught it earlier and I'll show you right now. One thing that you have to do, if you're gonna catch it, you wanna grab it right in the body, you wanna do it really quick because when the vision sensors see you, it's gonna raise up away from you. Then remember, if you go to catch one of these like you would a Phantom, as soon as you grab it and you go to pull on it, the motors are gonna go up to speed. So if you're gonna catch it, you wanna bring that left stick down and to the left. I'll just show you that really quick, we'll wrap it up. All right, that's it. All right, so my first impressions of the Mavic. One, it flies really, really stable, really well. I'm a little bit torn because I've got a Phantom 4 Pro coming, and I've got a Phantom 4, I've got an Inspire, and they fit the job really well, but like tomorrow I'm going to Houston. I'm going to Dallas tomorrow, and I want to bring a drone with me, but I don't want to bring a whole case. So here's my thinking on the Mavic. We'll get the video back, take a look at it. If it's out of focus or whatever, that's probably me. I'll fix that, we'll do it again. But if I'm gonna travel with this, guys, this is it, right? So let me take my phone off of here. So if I put the gimbal cover on here with the dome and the controller, I can throw this into my computer backpack, have my laptop, this in there, that's it, I'm ready to fly. If I want to take my Phantom with me, I can carry it on. I've got an awesome Case Pro case. This is a carry-on size. It carries 5 batteries, the Phantom, all of that. But that or a Think Tank heli pack, which is great, is what I need to carry if I just want to carry my Phantom 4 with me on a plane. With this, I just throw this in a backpack. So I'm probably going to pick one of these up because of the portability factor. I can take this with me on trips, not annoy my wife, not take 10 minutes to get set up. If I want to fly, I throw my phone into there. I'm ready. That's it. It's that quick. Put it away. That's it. I'm ready to go. DJI nailed it with the Mavic. I mean, this thing is so convenient, even more convenient than the Karma. Karma's not really relevant now. I don't even know if it's going to come back out. But the construction on here, 10 out of 10. The next video that I'm going to do is a complete controller walkthrough, and then I'm just going to do a whole series on the Mavic, taking you through all the smart modes, all the different options, all the video, show you the different quality of all the settings. I'm going to build an online guide for you to get the most out of your Mavic. So if you haven't subscribed, do. You're going to get all the notifications for this and the Phantom 4 Pro that are coming out. That's actually coming in tomorrow, and I'll have a video up on it on Friday. So my first thoughts, I think they knocked it out of the park. I don't really have any cons on this other than how low it sits when it's landed. So pretty much these sit up and this sits, it rests right here. So the camera's really close to the ground. I don't think that this front filter element is removable. I'm gonna check with DJI on that. I tried a little bit, I didn't want to break it. So I don't think it is. So if you scratch that, that's one con. But other than that, I think the design, the functionality and everything on this is killer. I don't have really anything else to say about it. Almost half-hour battery life. Really easy to carry around. This is it. If I got to carry the charger with me, throw that in the backpack, I can carry this in the same backpack with my computer. I think that's awesome. So big thanks to Ray at SkyBoss Drones. Ray's getting a bunch of these in now, so if you haven't ordered one, go over to SkyBoss Drones, check him out. He does free shipping. I'm not getting compensated for this by SkyBoss Drones. I'm not getting a discount. If I end up buying this, I'm paying the same price that you are. It's just they've been good to me. Really good support. And what I like about them is that I don't have to go to DJI for support. I can just call SkyBoss. So if you're looking at buying one, check them out. The link's below. That's where I buy my drone stuff. Like I said, I'm not getting anything from them. I don't get paid. I don't get free product. I don't get anything. Once in a while, they give me something to give away to you guys, but that's it. So go check them out. And that's it, guys. This is the Mavic for now. Next video is the controller walkthrough, then a huge series. You guys keep watching. I'll keep making videos. Have an awesome day.